Hi everybody. Hope you're having a nice break. Hope everyone is staying healthy. I really miss seeing all you guys. I'm going to try doing this video thing, see how it works. This is finance and banking class, my first lesson after what we were working on with insurance, and it's going to be about the cost of maintaining and operating a vehicle. So this is section 5 of chapter 9. I'm going to do my best to try to get through this video, and then I can assign you some work and some practice problems to do from home. So I hope you're doing well, and I hope this goes okay. Let me get my calculator. Okay. Our objective is to compute the total cost per mile of operating and maintaining a vehicle. There are two kinds of costs. There are variable costs and there are fixed costs. Variable just means changing. Fixed means stays the same. So with an automobile, variable cost would increase as the number of miles driven increase. For example, like gas, oil, filters, tires, repairs to your car. Those are things that are changing and would depend on how many miles you're driving your car. Fixed costs remain about the same no matter how many miles that you drive. For example, like insurance, registration fees, loan interest, and depreciation. Make sure you know depreciation and loan interest are considered fixed costs. So when they ask, those are always going to get added into the fixed costs. Oh, do you like my ears? I didn't get to wear them last week to Disney World, so I thought I'd wear them today with my Love Disney shirt in support of Disney World and my lack of vacation last week. So I'm sure many of you can understand that as well. Okay, so depreciation. Here's a formula for depreciation. Depreciation is the decrease in value of your vehicle from one year to the next because of age and condition. So cars depreciate the older they get and the more they get used. So annual depreciation will be your purchase price minus the current value. Get that total. In other words, how much is the value decreased, and divide by the number of years that you've had your car. That would be your annual depreciation. How much is it going down each year? And then the formula for cost per mile. How much is it costing you per mile to drive your car? Add up all your costs, variable and fixed, add them up, and then divide it by the number of miles that you're driving. That will be your cost per mile. Okay, first example. Didi Farrar purchased a new car 3 years ago for $33,500. Its current value estimate is $19,900. Annual variable cost this year was $995.60. So they gave us that total. The cost of insurance this year was $23.50 and registration was $132.50, and loan interest totaled $1,080. She drove 13,540 miles this year. Compute three things: A, the depreciation, B, the annual fixed costs, and C, the cost per mile. So let's do A first, depreciation. Here's the formula for depreciation again. You're going to do the purchase price, which was $33,500 minus the current value, which was right here, $19,900, divide by the number of years. That was 3 years. So let's do that. $33,500 minus $19,900. Make sure you hit equals. It's gone down $13,600 during the last 3 years. So divide it by 3. That would be $4,533.33. That is the annual depreciation. Part B asked you to find the annual fixed costs. They gave you the variable ones. Fixed costs. Let me go back for a minute. Fixed costs. It says fixed cost will be your insurance, your registration fees, your loan interest, and the depreciation, which we just calculated. So make sure you put that number in there. So we might as well start with the depreciation. 4533.33 is the depreciation, plus the cost of insurance was $23.50, plus loan interest was $1,080, plus the registration was $132.50. Depreciation, insurance, loan interest, and the registration. You want to add all those things up. Let's see, 4533.33 plus 2350 plus 1080 plus 132.5. You get $8,095.83. Okay, part C, find the cost per mile. Cost per mile, you're going to add up cost per mile, both your variable and your fixed cost. The variable cost they gave you Annual variable cost this year was $995.60. $995.60 plus your fixed cost, which we just calculated for the year, $8,095.83. You're going to add those up and divide it by number of miles driven. It says she drove 13,540 miles this year. So what is her cost per mile? So we're going to add up the two costs, $995.60 plus $8,095.83. Make sure you hit enter first. Try that again. Something went wrong. 995.6 plus 8095.83, and then divide it by 13,540. It's a lot easier when you guys are here doing my calculations for me. That would be rounded to the nearest cent. It would be 67 cents per mile. That is the cost per mile, 67 cents per mile. Let's try again. Tiffany estimates that she will drive 15,000 miles during the year and will have $2,400 in annual fixed costs. So they gave you the fixed costs. If her goal is to have a cost per mile of 30 cents, she wants the cost per mile to be 30 cents or less for her compact car. What is the maximum annual variable cost that she can have? So we're going to use this formula. Cost per mile, we want it to stay at 30 cents or less. The variable cost is what we're looking for. What is the most she can spend? So we'll put an X there. Plus the fixed cost they told us was $2,400. Divide by the number of miles. It says it estimates that she's going to drive about 15,000 miles for the year. So we just write an equation and then we solve that. Our variable is here, so the first thing you want to do is take this number from the bottom and move it to that side. So since they're dividing by 15,000, you're going to times by 15,000 on both sides. So 15,000 times 0.30 would give you $4,500 would be the cost added up. Variable and fixed added up can't be more than $4,500. So now subtract the 2,400 over to this side. You get X equals $2,100. That would be the most. It says what is the maximum annual variable cost she could have? At most, she can spend $2,100 on her variable costs and still stay at 30 cents a mile or less. So that is example 2. Let's try this one. Martin incurs $2,818 in annual fixed costs to operate his car. He estimates that he will drive 22,500 miles during the year. What are his annual variable costs if his cost per mile is 32 cents? So they told us the cost per mile is 32 cents. So put it here for the formula. 32 cents a mile. What are his annual variable costs? That means we do not know the variable cost. That is your X. Plus, the fixed costs is $2,818. It was given in the problem. And estimates he's going to drive 22,500 miles. So it's just like the last one. Your variable costs are missing. You want to multiply this number over to the other side. So we're going to multiply by 22,500. That's a lot of miles for a year. To get rid of that and move it over there, let's see, 22,500 times 32 cents a mile would be $7,200 for his costs, both variable and fixed. So when we're trying to find the variable, you're just going to subtract the 2,818 over to the other side. Let's see, 7,200 minus 2,818 gives you 4,382. 4,382. That would be your variable costs that you can spend. $4,382 for all your variable costs, your tires, your repairs, your gas, your oil, your things like that you're spending on your car. That is our last example for section 9.5 on operating and maintaining costs for having a vehicle.